beautiful friends, good morning and welcome back to another what I eat in a week video. Going to show you what I eat from Monday to Friday this week, and I hope it gives you lots of vegan meal inspiration. Today I am starting my day with a classic chocolate peanut butter smoothie. I have been really enjoying smoothies lately as we get into, well, we are in the summer here in Australia, and so yeah, I haven't been on my smoothie game. Like lately I've been thinking about the fact that about like 3 or 4 years ago I used to have like a smoothie bowl for breakfast every single day, and I'm definitely not in that era anymore, but I do love a chocolate peanut butter smoothie from time to time. So I am working from home today and honestly probably most of the week, and I just thought I would show you some simple wholesome vegan meals, and yeah, hopefully it inspires you to try something new. All right, I'll see you when it is time to have some lunch. So for lunch on Monday, I was craving this apple slaw that I had seen on the internet, which tends to happen with a lot of food for me. So I decided I wanted to try it. It seemed really fresh and delicious for the summer. So I just mixed some cabbage as well as carrot and apple in a bowl with some vegan mayonnaise and some lemon juice. And honestly, this was so fresh and delicious. And then I had some of these smoky cauliflower burgers in the fridge, so I just fried one of these up until it was crispy on both sides. Then I got some bread, put some mustard on, as well as some of that apple slaw, that cauliflower burger patty, and this looks like a fully stacked sandwich. I know it was delicious, hard to put my mouth around, but you know, lovely, a delicious lunch. Then when it came to dinner, I was having an early dinner tonight, trying to get in bed early, you know, that kind of vibe. So I put some onion as well as some Mexican seasoning and smoked paprika, salt and pepper into a frying pan and fried this up. Added in some red kidney beans, fried that, got all the spices nice and well mixed through. Then added in some tinned tomatoes and continued mixing this all together. Then from here, this made a bulk batch by the way, so I had leftovers, but I put some of it into a bowl with some tortillas that I had cut up and then some coconut yogurt on top for a really simple, nourishing dinner, which was really good. On Tuesday morning, I started my day by making an iced cacao. If you're new to my channel, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I really like the morning ritual of having a hot or an iced cacao. It is really, really nice. And then I also had some leftover bagels that I had homemade on the weekend, so I decided to have the final one with some beetroot cashew cheese on it, as well as some sliced tomatoes. Then I put some hemp seeds, salt and pepper on top as well, and that was a really yummy way to start the day. I was inspired to make some cashew pesto today because I love a homemade pesto so much, so I put some cashews into a frying pan, toasted them up, then into my blender I put spinach as well as basil. Then I put the fried cashews as well as some nutritional yeast, some fresh lemon juice, garlic cloves and salt. Then I added in some olive oil as well and then blended this all together to get a really delicious pesto. So vibrant and green and honestly so delicious. I definitely recommend trying this. Now what I did is I added some pasta water, as in the water from my boiling spaghetti, in with some of this pesto to make a pasta sauce, which I feel like is the easiest way to make it not too thick, if that makes sense. And then I mixed in some cherry tomatoes and some spaghetti to make a really yummy pesto spaghetti moment for lunch. It was very, very delicious. On Tuesday night for dinner, I was making dinner for myself and Cara, my housemate. I put some carrots, green beans and broccoli as well as some noodles into some boiling water to boil. Then into a frying pan I put some oil as well as some red onion, and I fried this up whilst my noodles and the veggies all cooked well together. Then I drained this and then poured it in with the onion as well as some soy sauce and some teriyaki sauce. I'm in my teriyaki era at the moment is what I would say. And then I mixed this together to just make a really simple noodle stir fry, and it was really, really delicious. Good morning. Today I am in the mood to make some pancakes, specifically some banana pancakes, which I haven't made in a little while, so I'm really excited. I'm just going to do an oat flour base with some mashed banana, plant-based milk, vanilla, maple syrup and a little bit of oil. Should be super simple and delicious, and yeah, I'm excited for breakfast today, that's for sure. Honestly, how good is a snack of banana pancakes? Like, this just looks like such a good stack. I'm so happy with it. Okay, let's taste test. Oof. Wow, these pancakes are incredible. Okay, I am so excited to eat the rest of those pancakes, but quickly I want to say a big thank you to my friends at Seed who have sponsored today's video. I have been taking Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic for about 6 months now and really loving it. If you've never heard of the DS-01 before, it is a daily symbiotic which is a prebiotic and a probiotic in one capsule. I take 2 capsules of these every single morning, and these capsules have been formulated with gut health and digestive health at the forefront of the mind. I personally have found great benefit in terms of my gut and digestive health with taking the DS-01. As you may remember, a few years ago I was really struggling with gut pain a lot. It's something that ebbs and flows at the moment, but I really do feel a lot better with taking the DS-01. So the prebiotic outer capsule is made from Indian pomegranate and it acts as a barrier for the inner capsule. So this is a barrier from heat and moisture, and it means that there is no refrigeration necessary for your DS-01. As well as that, the DS-01 is free of animal products, which you know is what we are about on this YouTube channel. So one of the reasons that I choose to support Seed is because of their sustainability practices and the fact that I do feel like they are really being innovative and taking responsibility for the fact that they can create products that are gentler on the earth. So when you order the DS-01, it comes in a glass jar just like this one, and then you can get monthly refills for it. The monthly refill comes in a home compostable bio-based pouch that keeps oxygen and moisture out. It also has an entirely natural insulator made from US grown non-GMO cornstarch, so it is biodegradable, backyard compostable, edible, and it dissolves in water. And whilst glass is infinitely recyclable, it is obviously better to create less if we can, and that's why I really enjoy the monthly refill system that Seed have. If you'd like to check out Seed, I have left a link down in my description box, and you can use my code DUCKS and that will get you 15% off your first order of the DS-01. Thank you so much to Seed for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into what we're eating for the rest of this week. Okay, so for lunch I had some leftover red kidney bean and quinoa salad in the fridge. So I just put some of this into a bowl with some leftover chickpea fritters I also had and some coconut yogurt, and this was a really simple lunch whilst I was working from home today. I'll leave the video these were in down below if you want to try it out. On Wednesday night I have dinner with my friends and I just was like loving all of this golden light coming in. My friend Bonnie made this amazing tomato soup with some vegan cheese and caramelized onion toasties. Absolutely lovely. Then on Thursday morning, inspired by the cashew pesto that I had in the fridge, I put some pesto on to some bread. Then I also had some avocado on top of that, and then I also topped this with some cherry tomatoes as well. Look, avo and pesto and tomato is just an iconic combo, especially with some salt and pepper on top as well. This was a really nice way to start the day, of course. Then when it came to lunchtime, I was working from home, stressed for time, decided to have some leftover red kidney bean chili, which is really delicious. So I just served some of this up into a bowl, and then I also had it with some tortillas that I had cut up again, which just adds a little extra nourishment and keeps me full for longer, especially when I'm having like a super busy work day. So yeah, that was what I had for lunch on Thursday. Hello. Okay, let's make some dinner. I'm really excited. So as some of you may know, I'm currently in my learning to make things from scratch era, which is just going very well, loving it so much. And I always was under the impression that it would be quite difficult to make tortillas, like soft tortillas for tacos. Turns out the internet is telling me that it's actually not that difficult. So for dinner tonight, I'm cooking for myself and Cara because we're watching the Survivor finale, which this is one of my favorite nights of the entire year. And yeah, I'm gonna do some tacos for us to have whilst we watch. Some pumpkin and avocado tacos, should be really yummy, on some homemade tortillas. Hopefully they turn out well. I'm excited. Okay, so on Friday morning I had a little coffee date with my friend Bray, and we had a vegan almond croissant and I had a hot chocolate. I was amazed by this beautiful red tree, so I simply had to show you. And then I ended up going for brunch with my friends this day as well, and so I had an orange juice as well as this avo toast, which you might have seen in other videos of mine because it is just so delicious. It's got garlic miso butter on the toast and it just like adds everything, so that was really nice. Then at around 2:30 p.m. when I was working, I got hungry, so I decided to make myself a chickpea tuna sandwich. I started by cutting up some red onion so it was nice and finely diced, and then into a bowl I put some drained and rinsed chickpeas, which I mashed up with my hands. Then I added in the red onion that I had diced up. I also added in some vegan mayonnaise as well as some Dijon mustard. Super simple. You can definitely add more to this if you'd like to, but I keep it simple most of the time. I just mix that together. Then onto some bread I put some vegan butter, followed by some spinach and some tomato and some cucumber, an iconic trio. Then I put some chickpea tuna on top, and I just put the rest of this in the fridge because it'll keep for quite a few days, which makes it really easy lunch or dinner or whatever you want it to be, really. On Friday night I had dinner and a couple of drinks with my friends. My friend Sophie has an amazing view from her apartment, and she also is such an incredible cook. She put on this full Christmas inspired spread with this cheesy broccoli bake, these really delicious roasted potatoes and carrots, and a vegan roast and Brussels sprouts, and oh my goodness, all of this food was so incredible. I left very well nourished and full and just feeling very happy. It was a lovely way to end the day. Okay, that brings us to the end of what I ate this week as a vegan. Hope you enjoyed and got some easy and delicious meal ideas. Once again, a reminder that you can check out Seed using the link in my description box, and you can use my code DUCKS, which will get 15% off your first order. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!